Let's be honest for a second. Everyone keeps saying shift left testing like it's the magic solution to all our quality problems. But here's the real question. Is shift left an actual implementable practice or just another buzzword companies love throwing around? Because in most teams I've worked with, what they call shift left looks nothing like what shift left was supposed to be. Stick around because in this video I'm going to show you why shift left fails, how it works done correctly, and one factor that will kill it every single time. And trust me, the last one might surprise you. So shift left was meant to be revolutionary. Test earlier, find defects sooner, involve QA at the start, prevent problems instead of discovering them, build quality into the process. Beautiful idea, but here's the twist. If shift left is such a great idea, why are so few companies actually doing it? We're going to break that down, but first we need to understand what is shift left and what does it really mean in the first place. Well, shift left wasn't meant to be complicated. It simply meant moving testing activities earlier in the development lifecycle. Not testing faster, not testing more, but testing sooner. It's the idea of testing the requirement, the design, the assumption, and the risk before a single line of code is written. In other words, QA involved from day zero. Developers writing good unit integration tests, testers challenging acceptance criteria, 3 amigo conversations, early risk analysis, and continuous feedback. All of that sounds great, right? So why doesn't it happen? Let's talk about the painful part. So here's the uncomfortable truth. Most companies say they want shift left, but they sabotage it before it even starts. They bring QA into the sprint halfway through. They write acceptance criteria after development starts. They change the scope mid-sprint. Treat testers like the test executors, not quality partners. Expect miracles with no time or visibility, and throw buzzwords around with zero process change. In reality, shift left dies the moment quality becomes someone else's responsibility. And there's one factor that kills shift left more than anything else, and I'll tell you what that is later in the video. But for now, let's look at the teams who actually get shift left right. Here's what real shift left looks like. QA and requirement conversations. Testing starts with the idea, not the build. 3 amigo sessions, dev, QA, product. Let's define the success criteria together and have a shared definition of done. API first testing. You can test the contract before the UI even exists. And developers own unit and integration tests, not as a favour, as part of professional engineering. Automation prepared during the sprint. Page models, test skeletons and data objects ready before the UI lands. Risk is discussed early, not during UAT, and not whispered in a panic 2 hours before a release. This is shift left in action. Simple, practical, effective. But here's the key question. Can you actually implement shift left even if your team isn't doing it? Yes, and here's how. Shift left isn't something managers roll out, it's something testers do through their behaviour. Here's how you make the shift left testing look real. Step 1. Challenge requirements early. Ask the questions nobody else does. Is this testable? What's the acceptance criteria? What scenarios have we missed? What's the riskiest part of this work? Testing begins the moment the idea appears, not the moment the build lands. Step 2. Use AI tools for early analysis. ChatGPT, Claude and Gemini let you analyze requirements, identify gaps, generate test ideas, highlight risks, find ambiguities, and break down scenarios. This is shift left accelerated. Step 3. Pair with developers before coding starts. Ask for API docs, early schemas, mocks, rough designs, architectural notes. The moment you understand the solution early, defects drop dramatically. Step 4. Start with the API. Shift left is API first. You don't need a UI to test contracts, validation, error handling, authentication, processing logic. All part of the test pyramid anyway. This alone cuts your UI bug count in half. Step 5. Build automation in parallel. Not after, not when you find time, in parallel. Your automation becomes part of the sprint, not homework. Implement those as part of a CI/CD pipeline so you get early results of testing. Earlier I said there's one thing that kills shift left every single time, and here it is. Shift left fails when QA is not given a voice. When testers are treated as last minute firefighters, test executors, people who check work, shift left is impossible. Shift left only works when testers are treated as quality advocates, partners in shaping the product, not passengers on the delivery train. But here's the bigger truth. Shift left is evolving. AI has changed what shift left means. Testers today can analyze requirements instantly, generate risk maps, create test models before the feature is built, detect issues earlier than ever, support developers in real time, accelerate automation massively. AI is the new shift left accelerator. And to understand where this is heading, you really need to see what's coming next. If you want to understand the real shift coming to QA between now and 2026, you need to watch my video, AI in Testing in 2026, the 5 changes that will shock you. It explains the tectonic shift happening in our industry and how testers can stay ahead of it. And if you've ever wondered whether the test analyst role is dying, my other video breaks that down exactly what's replacing it and the new skills you must learn next. So pick one of those videos now and I'll see you there. Test smarter, grow faster.